Okay, so I decided that I'm gonna shoot a video today. I haven't shot a video in over a month because I'm just too lazy, or I just don't have the time. But this is just a small update on what everything we got done so far. My finisher came in and finished everything on this half of the house, including upstairs. That way we can get it all cleaned up, and I think I'm going to primer coat it. And that way we can move all of my tools. I got a lot of tools and stuff in this house that I don't have nowhere to take it. So hopefully when I get this all painted up on this side, I'm gonna move all this over here and continue with the framing over here. So we opened up this wall because this is where the new kitchen's gonna go. Discovered a window. That's insulation I got to put back in the walls. I just needed somewhere to get it off the floor, so I put it in that window. Well, but there will be a new window in there. I got the new plumbing in there. It's 3/4 inch PEX B, and then I ran it 1/2 inch from there over here to feed the sink. Sorry, I do have a little cough. And then they run over here along the top. They're all fastened down, and then they'll get connected in here into the water tank. But this is how this room is going so far. We got the tile floor down. Sorry, this goes to my bike. We got the tile floor down. We still need to grout it. Once we get it all grouted and done, I'm gonna do one more coat of paint in here, just to freshen up the walls from the little bit of scuffs and stuff that we did. I'm gonna do one more coat of paint. Then my HVAC guys would come in, start installing the new furnace that we got. I decided to put a little closet here. It's just spare wood, extra wood. I had this little corner of just space, so I was like, why not put a sorry for the cough. A little closet. You can put mops, brooms, rags, etc. Maybe even food, stuff like that. I got the header heights for these two doors. So this is going to be a bedroom here. There's going to be a wall that goes through. And there's going to be a door back there. That's to that bathroom. And then this here is also going to be another bathroom. And there's going to be a wall that divides them. This would be like the bathroom for guests in the entire house. And this is going to be a master bedroom. It goes over here. We have to put a window in the wall and a closet. And then the master will have its own master bathroom on this half of the house. And then this half will be another bathroom for the rest of the house, guests, etc., stuff like that. This room in here, this wall is going to get changed a little bit, but this is going to be the laundry room. So I have to open up the wall. We're going to have to put new plumbing and stuff in there, new electric work, stuff like that. Ducts and stuff like that to run the dryer and stuff out. That will be in here, and sorry for the mess. It's hard, when you got a lot of stuff and you can't just throw it out in the trash. That's going to be that. This is going to be like a dining area. We was kind of hoping that we was able to move this wall back, but there is a structural column inside that wall that we can't move. So that wall is going to stay there. I am going to tear the drywall off and redo the drywall because I have to do a bunch of plumbing and electric work in that wall. Garage door will be gone, and we'll be putting in we haven't fully made up our mind on it yet. We're thinking about either doing a sliding glass door, big sliding glass door, or just a really big window. We're not quite sure yet. We will be swapping this out. It is a good panel, but I'm doing everything else in the house brand new, so I'm just going to buy a new box, keep the breakers, buy a new box, stuff like that. The water meter is staying where it's at. We're just going to put like a 24-inch access panel right here. This is just a temporary box so I can have power on this side of the house. And then the cold water is going to go all the way over to the furnace room, and we're going to put a house filtration system in there, and then jump it from there into the tank to feed the entire house. We do have to cut a trench through all of this because we're doing all new plumbing. I started some of it because I had to get that floor done. So there's a drain in there. There's a drain for the kitchen sink that's going to be there. It's 3-inch. I needed to get it in so I can build that wall. And then my plumber, whenever I get all of this stuff out of here, over there finally, we're going to cut a trench, a 2-foot trench here, a 2-foot trench all the way in there to those bathrooms, and then all the way out the house. And then I got to get on with Oakmont, get the permits and stuff like that to tie back into the city sewer and stuff. But everything came out really sweet so far. The window came out sweet. We didn't put the front door back on yet until after paint, because the door is about $700. And I didn't want to put it on until we got it all painted. So all this is all mudded. Decided to put like a little inlet right here. You can put like maybe books, tennis shoes, etc., stuff like that. It's like another little shelf for storage or something like that. You can put like another shelf here. I do have to replace this floor here. I just haven't made it up here yet. This is the bedroom. I gotta get all this junk out of here. But this used to just be a wall that was about that height. We buried that, put a door, we're gonna put a door on it. Make this an actual comfortable bedroom. And the closet's pretty big, decent sized closet. It came out really sweet. There is power up here, I believe, yeah. Did all new electric up here. There's 2 breakers that pretty much run to each room. That's how I did it. So all the receptacles in here are on their own breaker. And then all the lights and the ceiling fan and the light in there is on its own breaker. I don't know if that's code or not. I just felt like a room should be on 2 different breakers. Is just how I did it. Going back down, we did get the 3-way in. This is a 3-way, and it's a switch that has a light. So if it's dark, you can see the light switch up there. You can see it down here if it's dark, so that somebody doesn't get hurt going up and down the steps. And it is on a 3-way, so it came out really nice. Just like upstairs in that bedroom, these lights here are on its own breaker. I believe these 3-way lights are tied in with this. It's only 8 lights. They're on their own breaker, and then all the receptacles are on their own breaker. I believe there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 receptacles on just the one breaker. So every room in the house, depending on how much power it needs, I'll probably do at least 2 breakers per room. Except the kitchen will need like the wall outlets have its own breaker. The refrigerator has its own breaker. The range will have its own breaker. Stuff like that. I'm not a master electrician, but I know a few things. But that's pretty much the project and what we got done so far. Tomorrow, I'm going to continue to build the rest of this closet. I got to put the wood over there, put the header across, finish the door out. I got to put some blocking on that wall, and I'm kind of mad that I got this wall finished and painted already, because we haven't fully decided yet what kind of water system we're going to do. I want to do a tankless. Even though it's an investment house, it's right next to my house, and I may end up keeping the house for a couple years. I want to do a tankless water heater. And I did do blocking in the wall here for a tank heater, for the compression tank and stuff like that up in there. But if we do the, the Insta-Hot, I kind of wanted it on this wall so that this door can still swing in. Otherwise, I have to have my door swing out if I put the tank in there. But if I can get this door to swing in, then I don't have to have my door swinging out. And that's kind of what I want. But I'll finish building that. I'll finish hanging the drywall there. I have to tear this drywall and all that off. I'll probably start moving a bunch of my tools over to that side once I get it all cleaned up and stuff like that. But that's the project. Thanks for watching. If you guys got any questions or if you see anything I'm doing wrong, please give me a heads up. Let me know what's up. But all in all, it's coming out good. Thank you guys.